Hey guys, I just finished a very difficult Kadoban game with Red Pearl. Let's have a look. Standard stuff. He went this way. It's fine. So white has Sente this way, right? White's move. White has Sente. What happens the other way? If he plays here and here, black has Sente. Uh, it doesn't really matter too much if white cuts. So that's a big difference. Okay. My Sente, I come over here. This Giuseppe's probably better because he's got a position on the left. If we just look at a basic, I mean, that left side's looking nice, right? Real nice. Place here, no problem. And I go for the 3-3. It's easy to treat this F3 stone lightly and go where I want. Well, do I really want this, which is kind of a fake territory anyway? So I went 3-3. Just that's my choice today. Now let me remind you guys, there's two basic ways of looking at this, two basic ideas. A, take Sente. Sente is a very nice thing to take. Let's take it over here. Well, that's nice. And we don't have to worry about the A group because it has the three options for health. It can run this way. It can run this way. One is side, two is center. If white stops one, black goes the other way. That's two definite differences. And three, you can run three different ways. There's no way you can get in trouble. Okay. So Sente is nice. Or if you prefer B, take the corner. Now we know this, right? We know this one. And I can tell you white really likes Sente here. A lot I can do with Sente. So it's certainly fine for black, but white doesn't mind it one bit. When black plays this way, as in the game, white has Sente to negate the wall. Now, if black already had this in, okay, that's a big difference. But he's building the wall in Gote, and I negate. Okay. Here, let's clarify something. Black's A wall. Is it strong? No eyes, no base. There's a cut there. I wouldn't call it weak. I wouldn't particularly call it strong. Is it thick? Well, again, there's a cut there. White has the A, the B in Sente, and the C in Sente. Does that really make A thick? Thick means you can't do anything against it. I can do two things against it, at least one thing. So it's kind of just a stick. So there's a few ideas. One, make sure white's weak so that things like this, for instance, ooh, can white really afford having that weak stone? Not so sure. White's more inclined to just respond. And then black can decide just what he wants to do. Probably this. Keep pushing against the wall and then get out at the last minute. That's one idea. But again, this puts pressure on white. His move doesn't. I appreciate the freedom. So I'm going to come here I wouldn't call this early, but it's more of a probe. Like, you going to leave that hanging for a while, or are you going to respond now? Place this way, and I come down. Big threat on the cut. Now, granted, he's got this, right? But I figure I should be able to handle that. That's an intuitive thing. I'm not about to spend time reading it out. It just looks pretty good. So black plays here, and I push again because if I do nothing, this is Sente to kill me. And to me, if I play here and he ignores, I love the turn. It hurts his stick and it hurts his lonely stone on top. So I think black should come one more time. Secure the stone. Now he's strong and out. But he comes in, leaving this, which I don't have time for right now, but I'm really looking forward to this. I'm thinking there are three options, A and B. C's not an option. Oh, my stones are connected. Yeah, but we really can't stop black from connecting. So instead, it would be this one. Now black can't connect, and if black comes up, we have a nice shape, and black has two issues. So I did go this way, but I have very serious doubts about it. Boom, boom, boom. If we look at my white group, I'm kind of choked on both sides. I don't have much freedom to expand. I do have this, which is useful. Maybe I can get an eye there. Well, I can get an eye there in Gote. And yeah, there's lots of room to run. But I think it's okay. But it's a sense of the beginning of stretching, putting my toe over the line that shouldn't be crossed. Okay, black comes up. I turn. I've been expecting that. But the proverb tells us to run from our weak group. So I should think about running. I think this is where my trouble started. He comes out and I come out. My group's doing great, and he's still just a stick. So I think this would be better. I've been so looking forward to the turn, I jumped the gun because, now's the turn. And double hunting. Well, he can now kill the stone. I can't let that happen. So I press again. And all of a sudden, look at my group on the right. I'm kind of assuming it's dead if played properly. Maybe not, but it's certainly not fun for white. So I waited too long. Seems to me. My Sente, I would like to play here, but if he just gets out, the cut doesn't work. Atari save snapback. So I fix this way, Sente. Now I want to get out with either A or B, and B looks safer. Although A looks more out. I'm a bit torn on that one. I'm starting to think A would be better. In the game, I was positive B's better. But actually, B isn't really getting out at all. A's getting out. I'm cut, but I'm getting out. So I think I'd probably play A next time. Here, no problem. Here, he's going to kill me. I get out. Going to kill me. I fix. And now look at that white group. Wow. One would assume I'm dead. Well, I'm not positive, so we'll start here in Sente. Here, I see a ko coming. Atari. Now there's a ko at A with some cuts. Good for him. For some reason, I expected B. His move is significantly better than that, and it's just a snapback. I don't get an eye or anything. Out. Here. Uh-oh. What about, let's look at this. Let's have him play nice and strong. And white says, you fool. And let's have us walk out, capture. We're not cut. Let's do what? Here? White'll be able to live, but black's safe all around. This is a little stronger than he needs to be, but I don't know. And here, why didn't he play this one? If I say Atari, he would have to play this way, capture. Can he save? Yes. Because anything like this, it's triple Atari. And this, that could be a little dangerous. So there's lots of things going on here. He plays the strong way. I guess that makes sense to, I just don't see this as necessarily weak, but still this is strong. So he's letting me out. Now that's a really smart thing to do if you find yourself questioning the health of your groups. Let the guy out. I mean, I don't have any points yet. I still don't have any eyes. Give white some room. This extra, see how there's a cut here? Let's play this way. Much stronger, much safer, much more pressure on white. I, I felt this as a big help to me. And he doesn't come back and fix. He can fix in a whole bunch of ways here. But now it's strong, good territorially, white still weak. He Tanuki'd. Well, now I have a chance. For the first time in the game, I've gone from being crushed and my group almost dead to now I've got a ko for local dominance. Okay. So whether I kill the 4 stones or not, I now have a lot of connection, a lot of outside, doing much better. And I think I want to fight the ko. That's my decision. So I went here. This is a big threat. He saves. Here, his group is already out and looking pretty strong. I mean, I'm not saying it's alive yet, but there's no serious attack at all. So if I let him live on a group that's virtually alive, that's not big. It's double Gote, and it's big, but not that big. So I'm delighted to save. And now those stones are dead. He's obliged to take in Gote, and I start in. And we see there's a picture where I can do stuff on the bottom, take a big bottom area. That's the vision. Not Sente to save the 3. So I should start my connection somehow. This looks pretty good. I went this way. Bad shape. I felt, as soon as I put it down, I felt terrible about putting that move down. Here, and now all of this stuff. So I play here to get rid of that problem, and it's good for cutting and a bunch of stuff. And so I go chasing the center. Center. Oh, that's big. Taking that corner. And if I don't play the last one, I'm not even alive yet. So let's play that last one for, it's pretty big. And also, it means the black group isn't great yet, isn't perfect yet either. Fix. Reasonable. Doesn't seem urgent. Nothing urgent about that. That should be used somewhere else. Save some cuts. Now I'm not cut. And I have a plan now of making a bigger capture, but it's just Gote, and then I can no longer invade the left. So I invade the left now, get out quickly. If I go slow, I'm going to get gobbled up. I could cut here, by the way. I don't know if you noticed that. Pretty meaningful cut if I'm prepared. So I get prepared, and he sees it and fixes. Good. That leaves me with this. Lots to consider here. He plays this move. That must have been a misread. Maybe he thought now he can cut here, but no. So that allows me to Atari, and now I'm alive. Uh, I'm alive now, but he can do whatever he wants in Sente, forcing me to live. So this is reverse Sente, making it big. And also now, his entire group, eyeless. That looks correct. This was a big mistake on my part. What I'm thinking is, oh, it's Sente because, see, I'm going to cut him. I forgot he's completely alive in the corner. I totally forgot. I've been looking at this for so long. It's like, here it is. Now's my chance. Oh, it's meaningless now. He fixed here, which seems to be that he understood the situation better than I did. He can do whatever he wants here. He could just capture. How about capturing the cutting stone? Anything. Take the center. This doesn't mean anything, right? He can ignore this and then do whatever. Atari, he can ignore that. I mean, he's alive already. Here. I did not realize I was about to play away and go do something. I didn't realize that this was here. Wow. I have to go Atari, capture, Atari, fill here. I mean, it's like my corner's dead or close. And it's horrible, horrible. I almost didn't see it. That was close. I mean, was not even paying attention. Uh, he's alive. I'm alive. Is it really time for this end game? Maybe. Here he plays. This is a big mistake. This is nothing, right? If anything, here. Same move, but now I cut in Gote instead of Sente. So then he pulls this. I thought I'd come, I thought it was like a point ahead now. That was my guess. When he plays here, holy cow. If I go this way, I'm not alive. This way doesn't work. I had to give up the stones. That's horrible. That's like 15 points. His Sente. I have to start all over, start building back the points again. I was ready to resign. That's awfully big. That sets up snap back here. Yep. This move is so that I can throw in an Atari and he can't save. And it's, if it's here, see how there's an Atari coming up on my stones on top eventually? So when I put it further away, that's no longer an issue. This way, that was his Sente. He comes in, you got it. He was a little mixed up here. He can just play this, and the Atari doesn't work. And it's Ko anyway. But he fixes that, allowing this, allowing this. And that's funny because he can't save the stone, right? So I get to play this guy. And we're in in-game now, and I end up winning by a point and a half. And I did a little bit of cheating. On one move, I played what I knew was to be a half point smaller, but I thought, I'm not sure he sees it. So I cheated just a little bit, something smaller, and I did end up getting the bigger one and won by a point. So sort of cheating. Anything else here? That should be it. Okay. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you later. Bye.